It's that time again, my friends, another episode of the Valorant Tips and Tricks Send by You series. Like always, I'll be giving away one battle pass to one random submission, so if you got a cool trick, feel free to send it in the Lowlander Discord server. And now let's get right into the video. As we all know, Chamber got recently reworked, and now instead of 2 teleporters, he only has 1. The range and height got tweaked a little bit, and now you have some unique spots for where you can use it. The first one is over here on Fracture. If you place your teleporter next to this door, you could go to the side, plant the spike, and then teleport away immediately. Nice trick to go for the post plant. Another cool spot is over here on Haven. Again, place your teleporter next to the door. After that, when the barriers are going down, go to a short, maybe make a kill, and then teleport to safety. On Ascent, we probably all knew that this wall is wallbangable with the light machine gun, operator, or guardian. You probably once got killed like this. Even though we knew this was wallbangable, I never seen someone making a kill the other way around. A lot of people are standing over here in market, so simply ping it and shoot, my friends. Well played, addicted to Yoru. Oh! Now let's take it easy for a bit, because the holidays are coming. Because of this, maybe you want to give yourself a present. 3 skins, for example. Luckily, I might have something that could help you. And that's the sponsor of this video, Buff.game. Buff is an app on which you can earn buff points by playing your favorite games. Valorant, Fortnite, or League of Legends, for example. The only thing you have to do is download Buff, let it run on the background, and easy buff points for you. Once you collected some, it's spending time. Go to the marketplace, and in there you can find tons of cool things. Valorant points, Steam gift cards, and even gaming hardware, for example. Buff works together with big esports organizations like NRG, and it's built on the trusted Overwolf platform, so it's safe to use. No fishy things like crypto mining or things like that. But wait, there's more. This app is not only for skins, but nowadays you could also record your highlights with this app. Once you made a good round, edit your clip, post them on the discovery page, and share it with your friends. On top of that, you now also have a new Buff rewards track where you can get some extra prizes. The app does not slow down your PC, and if you download the app this month, you get an extra 100 free buff points. So why not try it out? You can download the app with the link in the description, and it's completely free. Let's get back to the tricks. Let's continue this video with the sneaky Viper wall. Stand against the barrier, do like 1 step forward, and use your wall towards B long. Of course, this one is decent for the defense, but that's not all. By doing this, you also create a small little gap to kill enemies pushing middle. Sneaky, but I like it. And while we're on Pearl, let's do another Viper trick, this time on A side. When you enter, smoke the right side of the hut and plant the spike over there. After that, stand against this wall, aim at the top of the lantern, and use your ultimate. When you do this, you create a small little gap inside your ultimate in pit. Pretty nice, you could just stand in it, your ultimate doesn't disappear, and when the enemy defuses the spike, ping it and shoot through the wall. It's funny that every Viper trick is always a sneaky red play. Now let's do a simple trick. When you play Yoru and you want to push mid on breeze, use your flash against that wall over there before you peek. The reason why this one is good is because it's a one-way, and it will flash enemies standing in heaven, but also enemies that are pushing a bit more forward. Like you see in this clip. Well played, some Egypt. Now let's talk about Jet. As we know, when you use your smoke, eventually it will pop out of nowhere. A few days ago I said that you could use this mechanic to create one-ways. But like I said then, I thought it was too hard to make consistent lineups, so didn't really think this would be useful. Well, luckily I was wrong, my friends. That one cow sent in some lineups that are surprisingly easy to do. The first one is over here on Pearl. You could smoke around the corner and it will land in the elbow. As you see, it will pop in the air, but it creates a nice one-way. The second one is from mid on Ascent all the way towards market. Pretty nice to counter that operator player. And this one on Fracture, I found this one a bit harder, but he said he could do it consistently, and I think with some practice you could do it too. And for these unique smokes, that one cow will win the battle pass. Congrats. Now a simple trick. On Icebox, it's pretty hard to make this jump. If you struggle like me, you could also use the Sage Wall to boost yourself up. Way easier. And then you'll be able to make easy peasy kills like Sinister. And because I'm doing the Sage to Ascendant series, of course I had to try this trick out myself. And I have to be honest, I like it. Oh, it worked. It worked, thank you, Sinister. And while we're talking about the series, do you guys think I should use this one? When the barriers are going down, walk forward, wall myself, and chill in this corner. By doing this, the enemies will probably think I'm on the other side of the wall, but in fact I'm sneaky peeky. I don't know about this one, but apparently it works, and Dabebe is proving it. This next one is a bug, and I hope this will get fixed soon. But on Ascent, when the door is closed, you could place your Cyphercam next to the door and it will break instantly. I know, right? This is insane. I saw it in a video from Valorant Bugs and Glitches, so credits to him. Soon you will not be able to use this trick again, I think. But luckily, this Cypher trick on Pearl you can use anytime. It might be situational, but when you enter the site from B-Link, try to plant the spike over here. After that, make your way to heaven. Be careful for enemies standing in the defender spawn. Maybe only use this trick when you know where the enemies are. In a 1v1 situation where the enemy pushed, for example. example. But once you got in heaven, stand against the wall, aim at the right side of this triangle and throw your cage. Once you activate it, you have a sneaky way to look at the spike without the side being able to see you. And of course, you could also use this trick on the defender side when you hear that the enemies are pushing B-Link. Pretty handy in some situations. You know what's also handy in some situations? The harbor pirouette. Just make a 360 with your wall and you create some sort of a battle arena. May the best warrior survive.
One enemy remaining.
It's been a while since I've seen a super dash, but here's a new one. On Pearl with Jet, if you use your double updraft, you'll not be able to look over this wall. But if you find this tile over here and aim a little bit above the letters on this box, do your dash, then double updraft, and then you will be able to look over the wall. You need to practice this one a bit, but once you got it, easy kills for you. Tricks don't have to be complicated. So with KO, when you're entering Breeze, just throw your flash against that wall over there. As you see, it's a nice one-way. You won't flash yourself, but you will flash the enemies. Easy kills. Now it's time to go to Icebox for a nice Viper trick. Stand against this barrier and aim at the edge of the container. When you use your wall and activate it, you could sneak all the way up the container. Don't use this trick too often because the enemies might expect it, but it's a nice one for so now and then. And of course, you'll be blocking off the enemies, so it's a nice wall anyway. And while we're on Icebox, let's do another Viper wall, this time for the attacker side. Stand over here and use your wall through the right side of ramps. This wall will block off middle and the enemies won't be able to see if your team is going into tube. But that's not the only reason why this one is good. If you walk to the outer edge of your wall, you could throw your smoke down. Activate it, walk through it, and voila, you're on the other side. And enemies might not expect this, so easy kills for you. Did you know that the sheriff is pretty inaccurate when you're walking? Well, of course you knew that, but did you know that when you crouch walk, the sheriff is actually pretty accurate? I don't think it's really useful, but I think it's cool information to know. The difference is pretty significant. Now let's go to Haven for another cool chamber teleport trick. On A side, when you jump on this box and you want to use your teleporter in heaven, it doesn't look like it's possible. But it is, my friends. You could jump and then place it. The good thing about this teleporter is that you could use it from hell. And it's especially good in 1v1 situations. When you mess up your shots, teleport up, and you have a position that the enemies might not expect. While we're on Haven, here's a cool Phoenix trick. When you stand in window, you could throw your molly in this corner over here, and like you see on the other side, there's a small part where the molly will hit the enemies. But since like nobody is standing in this corner, I don't think this trick is very useful. Oh, wait a sec, someone made a kill with this trick. Well, apparently it is useful in some situations. Let's talk about the Sage 2 Ascendant series, because I made a big mistake over there. When I push B, I usually place my wall like this for a bit more cover. But this wall, not very good. What you instead should do is place your wall horizontal like this. It will cover up the half of the side, so you force the enemies to push through the right, and then they are a bit more predictable. And, do you see that? On the right, a sneaky red spot for you. Just chill in that corner and the enemies might not expect it. With Cypher, you could place a lot of long range traps, so people have a hard time finding it to destroy it. But short range traps are also good so now and then. This one on Ascent, for example. A good one for when you're holding from 3. Now a sofa lineup. It doesn't get simpler than this one. Stand in this corner on pizza and aim at the edge of the pipe. Then shoot your arrow with full charge and 2 bounces and it will land over here. It will spot the enemies on the top of mid, so you could combine it with your ultimate for some easy kills. Or of course use it to catch enemies rotating. To end this video, I'll be giving away an extra free battle pass. The only thing you have to do is join the Discord server and compete in the Christmas art contest. And who knows, you might win. Big thanks for everyone who submitted their tricks. Bye bye.